Hi, my name is Miss Amber, and I teach the Sprouts preschool class at church. Today, I'd like to share with you the story about how John the Baptist pointed to Jesus. Be sure to listen carefully because I'm going to ask a few questions at the end. Jesus and his disciples were in the countryside. People came to see them, and Jesus taught the people about God. Many people were baptized. John the Baptist was nearby. He was baptizing people too. Some of the people who followed John began to argue. John had talked about Jesus, so they went to John. "Teacher," they said, "Jesus' disciples are baptizing people, and people are starting to follow him." John answered, "I told you that I am not the Messiah. I am the messenger who goes before the Messiah to tell people that he is coming." It was good that people were being baptized and following Jesus. That's what they were supposed to do. Jesus is the Messiah God promised. John said, "Think about a wedding. When two people get married, the man who married the bride is called the groom. His friend stands with him at the wedding, and the friend is happy to be there and to hear the groom's voice." John also knew that a wedding is the groom's special day. The groom's friend should not make it about himself. This was how John felt, like a groom's friend, and Jesus was the groom. John was happy that Jesus, the Messiah, had come. John said, "Jesus must become greater, and I must become less." Why was Jesus more important than John? Well, John was from the earth, and he could only tell people about things on earth. Jesus came from earth to heaven, so he could talk about the things in heaven because he had seen them. God sent Jesus to earth, and Jesus speaks God's words. Everything Jesus says is true because God always tells the truth. God the Father loves his Son. He has given Jesus power over everything. Whoever believes in Jesus will live forever with God in heaven, but whoever does not believe in Jesus will not live with him forever. Now I'm going to ask you a couple of questions to see if you know. Let's see if you know the answers. Who were the two men teaching and baptizing? It was John the Baptist and Jesus. What did John say his job was? To be the messenger who told people the Messiah was coming. Who is the most important at a wedding, the groom or his friends? It's the groom. Who sent Jesus to earth? God. Where do people who believe in Jesus live forever? With God in heaven. And why did Jesus become human? Jesus became human to rescue sinners. And I'd like to show you my picture. This is the picture from our story today. Our story came from the book of Matthew and the book of John, and everything in the Bible is true. Now, I hope that you have had a great time at home with your family, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon.